What's going on, everybody? It's your favorite light skin on the internet, Al King with the Python. Say hey, Black Widow. Black Widow says, hey y'all, but guys, welcome on back to the channel. And y'all, I got a good one here for y'all today. Guys, we gotta talk about the top 3 worst Star Wars shows of all time. Live action Star Wars shows, that is. But guys, let's get on into it. We're gonna have fun with this one, and I'm definitely gonna ruffle some feathers with this list. But guys, coming on at number 3, third worst live action Star Wars show there is, in my opinion, Andor. Listen, man, y'all already know, if you follow the channel, you already know I'm not really much of the biggest fan of Andor. I love Rogue One. Rogue One was spectacular, but Andor is so fucking overrated. Like, it was just boring as fuck to me. But y'all motherfuckers in the damn Star Wars community, y'all just eat that shit up like a motherfucker. Ain't that right, Black Widow? They eat that motherfucker up. But yeah, guys, I just never really understood the hype for Andor. I'm not hating on the show. It's not the worst thing ever. But in my personal opinion, a lot of other shows run rings around it. Mandalorian, obviously the best TV show that we got from Star Wars, live action at least. Boba Fett, definitely way more better than Andor, in my personal opinion. But it's just my biggest problem though, guys, with Andor. It's like, for me, it wasn't enough action, and the story was just dragged out, in my personal opinion. And it was just too, like, the shit just moved too damn slow for me. Like, it's not something like I would just be like I was like really excited for every episode. It was just like, well, here's another episode. Hopefully it gets decent. That's basically was my reaction watching Andor. Did it had some good really good moments at times? Absolutely. But that was literally the first couple episodes just to get you drawn in. The rest was a bunch of bullshit, and then it didn't get great until the fucking end. Yeah, so that's my thing about Andor. The whole show, I think that's probably the number 1 show where I feel like it just got dragged out the absolute most. But y'all motherfuckers eat that shit up. The fact that I came across comments, I hear people talking about, it's the best thing I've seen from Star Wars in decades. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking. But let's move on to number 2. Number 2, guys, my personal opinion, I gotta give it to ObiWan Kenobi. Yes, that TV show is not great. This was the biggest letdown in Star Wars history. I would hope we can all agree on that. And this wasn't really much of a ObiWan Kenobi show. This was a Reva show. Now, I will say this, with the character of Reva, I actually didn't mind her character. Like, I actually thought she was pretty cool at times. But again, this is not Reva. This is not her show. This is ObiWan Kenobi. This is his show. Like, focus on him. You know, the growth and I don't know, like, y'all could have done so much better with that show, Disney. But no, and then on top of that, Darth Vader got completely disrespected. His legacy got tarnished a lot from this TV show. Yes, they did have a cool fight scene, I will give it that. But, like, come on, like, Vader was done so dirty in ObiWan Kenobi. I mean, I will say, like, actually, you know what? Nah, yeah, he was done dirty. He was done dirty pretty bad, man. Like, just some of the, just some of the ways that he lost, and also just some of the ways that, like, I mean, yeah, like, I'm not saying, you know, Darth Vader don't show mercy, but there was a time I'm just like, come on, Darth Vader. Like, they really nerfed him, in my personal opinion, with the new ObiWan Kenobi show back, you know, like when it first came out. Yeah, that was my biggest con with that. Darth Vader was done dirty. I hated the fact that they dragged out ObiWan Kenobi's character. They made him just scared and just like really scared like the entire show. I'm not even gonna lie. Traumatized, which I'm not saying, you know, if you go through something like that, you know, you train a Padawan, then you make him something great. He was supposed to be the chosen one, you know, and then it didn't turn out like that. I mean, yeah, I guess that is gonna rub you the wrong way, absolutely. But at the end of the day, Obi-Wan is a freaking legend, and he did not get the respect he deserved in his own show. Like, no. Like, why are all these other characters outshining our main character? Like, no. That should not happen. This is called Obi-Wan Kenobi. Not Reva. Not nobody else. So yeah, this is the second worst Star Wars show of all time. And honestly, I did not think it can get worse than that. I really didn't. And also another thing I hated about the show, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, like when Obi-Wan, when he was using his lightsabers and they try to recreate that Star Killer scene from, you know, the video game The Force Unleashed. Like y'all know that scene where it was like dark and then all of a sudden the lightsabers come out of nowhere, like and just at night, you know, like in that one room. They tried to recreate that scene and it was fucking atrocious. Like they literally, like Obi-Wan should have been able to slice through those stormtroopers like nothing. But no, he's just whacking the shit a bunch of different times. And the motherfuckers are just, like it. One strike from a lightsaber, you should be dead or lose an arm, something. It should not, especially stormtrooper armor, it is not that strong. Not durable whatsoever. So one slash, you should be down like automatically. It should not be like boom, boom, boom. Absolutely not. But that's that. Let's move on to number one. You guys already shouldn't even be surprised about this one. Number one goes to the Acolyte. I couldn't even finish that shit, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Once I saw that, first of all, I don't even know how the hell they made this shit canon. I don't even know how the hell they pulled that through. But the fact that they're gonna say that the Force is a woman, hell no. Like who? Yeah, that was a part that just made me go like, no, I know they didn't do that. I know they didn't do that. And then on top of that, so you got somebody out there killing Jedi, and just the way they did it too was so damn sloppy. I was just like, you're telling me this Force user with no lightsaber took out a Jedi, like with a lightsaber right at the beginning? Was it a cool fight scene? Did they have some cool moments? I will say, but at the same time, a lot of it really didn't make much sense in my opinion. Ain't that right, Black Widow? That shit did not make sense at all. We can both agree on that. But I was just stunned, man. I just couldn't believe some of the tomfoolery I saw that was just able to just make it onto the screen. I was astonished, man. And even worse, man, like the whole controversy and stuff with some of the actors. Like when that stuff all spilled out, listen, I'm an actor myself. I'm a YouTuber. Listen, you're going to get hate and stuff. Like, I'm not finna go out here and be pulling this card and that card, you know, playing the victim. Like, no, you know, understand, if you do a project, if you do a video, YouTube video, if people don't like it, well, you just got to keep on moving on, making better content. And yeah, go find something that actually hits, you know, not a grifter. I mean, hey, well, which I'm not knocking. If you want to go be a grifter, hey, make your money. But at the end of the day, if you like what you like and you're trying to prosper in it, understand not everybody is going to like that. Especially if there is source material behind what you're making and the studio still fuck it up. Now, if you're an actor, that's different, you know, because it's just like you don't really have control over a script. But at the end of the day, don't lash out at the fans, you know, unless for good reasons. If there is an actual good reason to lash out on the fans, that's different. But at the end of the day, you should be listening to the fans for the most part. Even if you disagree, even if they don't like some of your content at times, at the end of the day, try to listen to them at times, because this is what entertainment is about. You know, so that way, like, you know, everybody wants to see this. Most people in general want to see that. But if you don't give them that and you go off topic and, you know, you completely disregard what everybody actually wants, then it's not really entertainment. It's just you doing things, you know, what you want to do. And sometimes you have to pull back. Not saying you can't do what you want to do as a creator, because at the end of the day, this is my channel. I like to do it the way I want to do it. But at the same time, if I hear my fans saying, hey, I want to see more of this, I want to see more of that, you know what? I'm going to make more of that, you know, and I will also still let my fans know, hey, but at the same time, I still do want to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm still going to drop this content, that content, you know? So that's one of the things I do think a lot of these people up top really do need to understand, especially Disney. They do need to understand that big time. A lot of these actors, you know, like it's a mess out here, boy, I tell you. But I just want to make this quick video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? The top worst live action Star Wars shows of all time. It's your boy Al King. Like and subscribe, share. Black Widow says bye. Say bye, Black Widow. Black Widow says bye, y'all. Y'all have a good one.